Hi everyone, welcome to Illustrious Media. My name is Fushell, and tonight we're going to check out the new cinematic trailer for Diablo 4. And this is coming a year after the first one, the official announcement cinematic trailer seen here from BlizzCon 2019. So quite a stretch, and this is BlizzCon Online 2021. Okay. So I completely forgot BlizzCon was happening. It shows you how much of a Blizzard fan I am these days. And that's not a knock on them. I just haven't been really focusing much on games as much. But I'm a long time Diablo fan. Played it in the 90s, with a little CD-ROM and Windows 95 loading crap. Loved it, enjoyed it. Diablo 2 was all over that too, and then Diablo 3 had some issues with it, but overall very much enjoyed it. So when the first trailer for Diablo 4 came out, I did a full video react to that one. Just check it out right here. It was in my opinion, very clear return to form. I mean, it was a lot darker, the colors, just everything, the tonality was going back towards what it was before. And if you recall in the last video I guess I haven't talked about it on my YouTube too much, but one of my big problems with Blizzard in recent years has been that their big three IPs until Overwatch, that is their big three IPs, as in Warcraft, Diablo, and Starcraft, start to look really similar in terms of art style and feel and tone. Even though the gameplay, obviously, I guess the game tone is very different across the different franchises, but when you get to the point where you can put pretty much the default, the original game engine characters into one game, a MOBA game, and have it just kind of not look out of place in terms of art style, that's when I think you're going too close. They're becoming too similar, and I get why they did it. It was a business decision, to kind of intermarry some of these universes, but it lost so much for it. I love the way the original StarCraft, 1 and Brood War looked and felt. I love the way, Diablo 2 looked and felt, and Diablo 1. And Diablo 3 was that's one of my big issues, was as far as the gameplay was, the visual style was just okay, this is getting to be kind of cartoonish. And same thing with, StarCraft 2, it kind of lost that. I mean, make no mistake, I love the cinematics, and I actually connected with one of the directors for Blizzard Cinematics for StarCraft over Clubhouse. So that's kind of my whole thing with background, and I'm hoping that with the direction that this new Diablo's taking, maybe they're going to do some readjustments with StarCraft and give it some of that older, more unique and uniquely esoterically, if that's the word, StarCraft feel back to the franchise, because I think you're losing way too much, in terms of making all these different, very different properties look and feel the same, at least visually. Okay, so enough me yammering on about whatever my issues with Blizzard's projects, but I can't wait to check out this trailer with you. Let's go. All right, so here we go. Let's check this out.
Pray with me. May Akarat guide and protect me.
May Akarat guide and protect me.
May he shepherd my soul.
May he shepherd my soul.
And grant it mercy.
And grant it mercy.
What are you doing here? This is not the time.
But this is confession. And I have sinned.
Holy
I was a
shit.
thief who stole from those more fortunate. I strayed from your light found my trade in the shadows. They call it murder.
Wow.
I say, job well done.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I am a thief, a heretic, a murderer, father. Will Akarat save me?
You mock our light. But those monsters were a scourge upon my flock. And you were the answer to their prayers.
Then we are settled, and you owe me.
The name you seek is. Thank the heavens for you.
Heavens? I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
Hello. Oh my lord. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm speechless. Wow. Wow, so many awesome stuff there. I mean, the whole ear thing, great callback, great reference to just, one of the mechanics of the game is when you kill another player in multiplayer, you collect their ear. If the previous trailer, this one right here, the announcement trailer, assuaged my concerns about the kind of the visual direction and feel and just a look overall feel for the Diablo series. This one completely erased any lingering doubts I had, okay? Because when you start out the damn thing with this character, the rogue character from, originally from Diablo 1, had an appearance in Diablo 2 as part of the storyline. She's one of the, she's the archer character you play in Diablo 1, and you didn't get to play that particular, a rogue in Diablo 2, but you saw plenty of them in the first act. But when you start this trailer with just dropping like an ear in a church pew on top of a church pew, I mean, that says something. That's making a statement, okay? It's not just storytelling here. They're making a statement about what this is, what to expect here. And they've kind of shown off. I like their approach they're doing, by the way. I mean, they're going to milk this, and they're going to milk it, and we're going to love it. They showcase these character classes and their backstory step by step. And this is something they did not do in previous Diablo games because they were just a generic character with a unique set of skills. And they did have a backstory, and you could explore. And there are wikis and all this other, books and stuff you can read. But they never really, even 3 didn't do this. It's just, you got a bit more of a taste in 3. But this, they're really kind of showing you the character story from a narrative standpoint across all these different characters. So I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do this. And but so far it's really well done, and it's getting very personal, and I love the return to form with the dialogue and just the performance, the writing, the script. Diablo 2 had, to me, some of the better writing in Blizzard's history, especially the character Marius. He's, I didn't understand just how important that character was in terms of not just, he was consequential to what happened in that story, but he was like the everyman. He was the scared, hapless humanity that's caught between the tug of war between the primevals and the heavens. So, and he ended up in an insane asylum, and got killed for his, sorry, spoilers, killed for his troubles. And the dialogue's always written oblique. It's never explicitly stating what was happening, except for very small, stark moments, specific moments. And Diablo 3 got very ponderous, with just kind of nail on the head, bashing over the head about what's going on in the story. And it's just like, come on, where was this original energy? And now you see what happened in this trailer, in the original trailer, with the whole bunch of tomb robbers, and and then becoming hapless instruments of a primeval or the primeval. And then now you have this character that's you basically getting a taste of what she's been doing, and you get a taste of the story and everything, like the relationship between she and the priest, and then the whole stack of years. I mean, you get to see just kind of the different layers of the characters already. Where the rogues in Diablo 2. Although you encounter them as corrupted enemies, but they're kind of being portrayed as very kind of on the up and up, like a very righteous society of women, and with a monastery. So you would never kind of, and all the ones you've met that were bad were the ones who were corrupted by Diablo and Andario, and you had to kill them. In this case, this is showing you a perfectly, I won't say sane, but perfectly uncorrupted, I guess, if you will, rogue doing some really, really dirty work, assassination missions. And this priest she's reporting to, and she's not doing it for, just a calling of, being sent by this guy. She's doing it because she wants information from him. And he's got this cabinet for the ear. So he's a very activist priest who's not just content with preaching to a flock, but, he's actually, basically saying, okay, well, there's some really dirty, rotten, evil shit out here. Or maybe he's the rotten, evil one. I don't know. But there's some people I really don't like that needs to be gotten rid of. And I'm going to be, the instrument of the heavens or the hells, the heavens to make it happen. This is you just see basically now you start to see the shades of gray being separated out. And it's just awesome. I love it. I love this direction they're taking. So I'm going to play this one more time. I'm going to stop my screen recording because it was making this whole thing lag.
Heavens, I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
There we go. Ooh. So he's got short daggers, crossbows, the bow, obviously. Oh, that's slick. And traps. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't really get a good feel for the gameplay until this one when I played it without the screen recording, because it was just making everything, the frame rate of the video drop to nothing. That looks sick. I mean, just the it's got that frenetic kind of energy from 3, but it's got like the look and visuals from some of the earlier ones. And it's just, I can't wait. I mean, it'd be great to revisit, this character class. And I love how now she's not just, like a eternally like ranged character. I feel like now she's got the, the dual blades. They really showed it off in the cinematic trailer too, not just the gameplay part. But so I'm really looking forward to this. And this is just like they've been knocking this, knocking the presentation of this game out the park. I mean, it's just writing spot on. It's a complete badass of a character, and the world creation. I mean, it's all there. It's like, and I can't wait to just know her story. What's with this priest, and why is he on a, what kind of what started this rampage, and where is it headed? So I didn't see like a release date or anything like that, but can't wait to see the other character classes. It's gonna be fun. Like they're gonna drip feed this stuff, and it's just gonna build a hype. But this looks like a proper Diablo game. So very strong start to BlizzCon Online 2021. The content looks pretty good so far, and thank you very, very much for joining me tonight. Hit a like and subscribe, help me out with the channel, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping you guys posted on this game going forward. It's just like I feel like they're gonna just keep upping the ante from now on with each character drop, and then yeah, I didn't see a release date, so I have no idea when it's coming out. But all right, hope you guys stay safe, have a great weekend, and see you on the next video.